Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mariners Baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we are in the place that is allegedly always sunny, Philadelphia, taking on Taijuan Walker, who is 1-1 with a 6.86 ERA. We have Logan Gilbert on the mound. He is 0-1 with a 5.51 ERA. And I still can't get over whatever this blasted cold is. This is, like I said, Mariners Baseball here in MLB The Show 23, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, provided the Mariners are playing, you can catch a new game of baseball right here on the channel. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. We have 3 teams in the American League West that are 7-3 in their last 10. We are one of those 3 following a monster 10-0 victory against St. Louis. A couple of, like the Colorado game was like 9-2 when I thought maybe it would get kind of close. And then this one was a 10-0. The Colorado one finalized a sweep. This one just cemented us with a series victory, but where has that offense been? We could use a couple of those runs in maybe that Milwaukee game, maybe the St. Louis game the day before, but we are in the final stretch here of the NL stretch that we've been in. Chicago Cubs, Colorado Rockies, Milwaukee Brewers, St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies. We'll be in Toronto Friday for a weekend series. We'll have Monday off, and then we'll be in Oakland opening up a 9-game stretch against division opponents as the month of May begins. That end of May looks absolutely brutal. But, yeah, it's exciting. I love it. I love the new schedule. I'm a big fan of being able to go see a bunch of different stadiums and not have to play the Astros 25 times a year or whatever it is. We're facing another good team from the National League. 13-10 is their record. We're 14-8. We had the day off yesterday, so the Houston Astros were able to pick up a half game on us. And we will jump into today's matchup. Right-handed pitcher, so we'll have that kind of righty-lefty rotation throughout the lineup here. We'll go with the road, that's fine. No problem. Citizens Bank Park. Don't think we've been here during the regular season. I think this is another one of those, like, in spring training, I think we were here last season when I played just a bunch of games for no reason, really. Let's see. Hybrid regional. Okay. Logan Gilbert. Everybody's looking pretty good. Who do we have? Haggerty's power. Okay. I always think that Haggerty is good against righties, but he's good against lefties. But I've been effective with him with righties in the past, so. Let's see. We have a lefty, a switch, a lefty. Triple right in the middle. We're going to flip that there. We'll go Colton Wong. I usually like having him in the 4 spot, which means we'll flip Dylan Moore with his speed up into the 3. Right, left. Triple right here. I don't want to do a triple right there at the top. Good speed, though. Let's go. We can go double righty here. And let's flip those 2 and then go with that. At least they have pretty decent power and fine contact, but pretty good speed. Let's not put Ty France. Okay. I think that's all right. We should be getting Eugenio Suarez back here fairly soon. Not 100% sure on that. We also lost that pitcher to an injury, so we're in kind of a weird spot. Fortunately, both seasons that I've done in MLB The Show 21 and 22, they've been relatively injury-free, like a couple of minor ones here and there, but nothing terrible. So that's been good.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Mariners, Phillies action coming here for you. Game 1 of 3. It's a 9-game road
pitch
trip.
Coming your way next.
Game actually
Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Taijuan Walker. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, very
Is he? Is he a strikeout artist? I believe Taijuan Walker was on one of the teams I had all the way back probably in like 2020. Hitting difficulties all the way up at All-Star. We're facing a four-seam fastball at 96, a splitter at 91, slider at 87, sinker at 95, 12-6 curve at 77.
I'm loving every minute of it.
Julio Rodriguez in now.
We are underway here in Philadelphia, city famous for booing Santa Claus. Who needs the Liberty Bell when you booed Santa?
Is in for a strike.
Hell, who the heck even needs famousness for cheesesteaks when you booed Santa?
Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid.
Oh, that's a good start. That's a real good start. I got really nervous because I was in a pretty good flow in that Cardinals game, and they had bumped the difficulty up toward the end of that game, and I saw the day off, and I went, uh-oh, this is bad. Like, this might not like cement, but boy, does this feel. This feels like I'm going to set myself up for a loss here, but a nice patient at bat took a four-seam fastball right over the heart of the plate, and that's a 1-0 lead. I think the bummer part for me is that our pitcher is not the strongest of our rotation. Perfect. GTFO.
That one's in there, 0-1.
I actually thought that was going to be a ball.
Dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency, but over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball.
Ooh.
You don't see a whole lot of guys
fastball
using
right
that
over
pitch
the
as
heart
much
of the
as they used
plate.
to, but
Able to punch it through. I think that was a little too much of a power swing there. The home run was on just a regular old swing.
Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Dylan Moore. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Way too late there.
Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Part of the order coming.
Oh, he doesn't actually have as much power as I thought he did. I feel like I say that a lot with Dylan Moore.
Fastball for a strike.
Maybe he's stronger against lefties, but it doesn't matter now. Got to be wary of the slider.
Next offering is foul back.
In the zone
like
there.
have that pitch back.
0-2 now. The punch
Ooh.
out there. One away.
Kind of, he froze me there a little bit. I was looking too much for the slider.
Right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what,
That's all right. Gonna strike out every once in a while. No big deal.
If you do swing.
Colton Wong up to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swung on, belted. That's back. It bangs off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate.
Oh, boy, that was bad. Oh, my goodness. That was a terrific relay, and that was a very bad call on my part.
A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out of the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close.
Okay, that's all right.
And he
That's
takes
fine.
a strike.
It's fine. 1-1 here.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
A.J. Pollock's on deck here.
Up next. On the ground to third.
Well, you know what?
Boom. Goes on to
I don't
first, and
know that I
is
cost
that.
myself a
Another
run
look here
there.
at the solo shot leading off the ball game. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League
Look,
Baseball on the show.
It's a bad send. No problem. Like I understand that. I hear it. But that probably leaves them on second and third. I don't think anybody advances. It does bring up AJ Pollock. It's a really good start that kind of got deflated real quick.
Back here in Philadelphia.
That's all right.
And on the mound in this one,
Logan Gilbert, 3 starts with an 0-1 record, a 5.51 ERA in 16 innings, 21 hits, 1 walk. It's a 1.35 whip, 19 strikeouts.
4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win.
Trey Turner, I believe, very fast. Somehow has a 19-game hitting streak. What is their record? 13 and 10.
He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The wind of the pitch. Trey Turner in the box now. No balls
See what we can do here. We don't need to shut down the hitting streak or worry about that or anything, but let's have a solid first inning. Fortunately, a nice little slider.
On a line out towards center.
Rodriguez took a little bit of a step to his left.
And there's 1 down.
Made me a little nervous, but that speed does make up for it.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big
Not a great pitch.
He's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Check swing, and he held
it. A little early on that. Oh, I did not. I meant to hit circle. Oh, this is a bad choice on my part.
Line drive. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The thing is, I don't love like two of his pitches.
Next offering
That's
is
not a
in
great
for a
12-6 curve.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had
that one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Not a great throw, stand-up double. Really pelted the outside, low outside corner there. Maybe if I can throw. I didn't really want to throw anything high and inside, but
didn't quite have
all right.
the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
That is a terrible sinker that probably should have been absolutely hammered.
The next pitch
I'm
misses.
early. I'm anxious. I'm early.
Even 1-1.
I see that ERA. I get a little worried with Logan Gilbert.
That could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play.
All right, so we gave up the double, no big deal. A little too predictable in the low outside portion of the zone. Didn't want to lose a pitch that eked out over the plate, a four-seam fastball high and inside that just isn't on the mark. Harper has that 98 power. So.
The left fielder, number 8.
Singing some numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. But he got traded to the Diamondbacks. That was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99 when he moved to Toronto. Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets. But Mr. Met wears 00. So we went back to 99. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That's the
that's
third, and he grabs it.
mercifully a foul
What about
ball.
some
Got a little.
no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school,
Well, that's a
right?
bad swing.
Yeah.
Fastball's a little lower in the zone. He got burned up in
You call the
up in the
umpire
high
blue,
side.
You better
So.
learn his name, and
Not great.
that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Raleigh.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed.
Oh,
just so you
it
can
was the
kinda
pitch I was kind of
small
looking
talk the
for, but it
umpire
was
a little bit.
that was a
That's
really
great.
solid 12-6 curve.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there.
Sinker on the outside. Damn it.
Fouls that off to the left,
Okay.
and we'll do it again.
The four-seam fastball I'm looking for there.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Just slow down here.
And there's a ball.
Ooh, that was close.
Next pitch is popped up.
No, that was the four-seam. That was it. That was the pitch.
Hoskins
Damn it.
makes the grab for the second out.
Raleigh's like my most consistent
Batting eighth.
pop fly batter. Like, I just get under so many
Two
of
outs,
them with
base is
them.
empty. And up next for Seattle,
Early
Ty
on it.
France. First pitch just misses. And that's in
That's
there
fine.
at the knees. Fastball almost got him there.
Got real lucky with that animation because I hit A to swing.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That was a good splitter right there.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Oh
3-2
my
now.
God.
And he walked him.
Oh no.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
That should have been a strikeout that
And
ended
first,
the
and
inning.
now the DH, Taylor Trammell. Swings and crushes.
Oh,
right
my
field,
God.
way back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Oh my
They absolutely
goodness.
crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew
I'm sure it has
wasn't
happened
coming
against
back.
us.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
That is an unbelievable turn of
So the
events.
lineup flips over, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Good eye right there. Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
One strike.
Right-hander kick steals. There's a strike.
That's fine. That's fine.
The other way. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
It was honestly tempting to try and send him home. It wouldn't have worked, but
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive.
that also
extra
probably
base
should have been a
hits.
home run.
You really
That
wanna
was
drive the other way. You feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a stand-up. Look how he powers down.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Hitting
Rodriguez
difficulty
on third
a
with
whole
2
the way
out.
up there.
Next offering is downstairs.
No strike.
Righty delivers.
Oh.
Check swing, no appeal.
Really lucky on that check swing right there.
In for a strike. Now it's
Okay.
3-2.
Okay. Probably wasn't going to do a whole lot with that.
About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dylan Moore will hit next. Caught looking his first time up. And a foul ball.
Oh.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 4. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Wong. That's in for a strike.
That's fine. Real low in the zone there. Oh, I couldn't hold back. Damn it, that was a mistake that I missed.
2 outs. Ball 1 there. That's inside. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Teoscar Hernandez on deck for the ends. So now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Hernandez stands in with 2 away.
He cannot find the zone.
Just the second inning, but already stirring out there in the bullpen. Nick Nelson getting ready to go. Kicks and deals.
Oh. Oh.
Inning over.
That was a slider way in the outside.
So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases
3
loaded.
runs when
Down
we
to the
should have
bottom of the
gotten
second.
none.
It's the Mariners 4.
Wow,
and the Phillies
what a
nothing.
turn on one missed call. Should have been strike 3 that ended
Bottom of
the
second,
inning.
And now Nick Castellanos.
The designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Gilbert back to work. There's a strike.
All right, there we go. A little bit more in sync there. Not a great. Well, early on that, or sorry, not a
Swing
great
and a miss.
accuracy
As he was
percentage,
out
but
front
it
that
was
time.
better timing wise, which is where I was struggling a little bit there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. And here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to France. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison now at the plate.
Nope. Real bad
for
slider right there.
one.
Way
Looks
too
like he's
early.
gonna have to find a way
Got
to
excited.
make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next one just misses. And a count 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pollock makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Okay, so we're only through inning number 2. It's been almost.
They trail it here.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Our offensive innings have been real long here, or half innings.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
Pollock, a former All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. That's a strike, and that is strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Oh, he got me with that slider.
These Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Foul it off.
And the pitch. And a foul ball.
Foul
He
that one
stays
off.
alive. One, two now.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the
We'll call that a
leadoff
base
single.
hit. No big deal. Didn't really get deep. It was a little slow.
Now batting, catcher.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1.
Oh,
Swings
God.
through that one.
Ah,
0-1.
it looks so good. Honestly, if he wants to beat me, he needs to throw that
Aboard here
12-6
at
curve a
first
lot
with
more.
nobody out. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone.
Cal Raleigh, opposite field, shot. Let's go.
His 4th home run of the season. And they add a pair.
The
It's
way
6-0.
the way the
That's his
fielder
third
was
straight
jogging,
game
I
of
thought he was
homer
actually going to get
This
it.
dude is on fire,
Like,
Boog. These kinds
over
of
the
streaks
shoulder.
just don't come around too often.
Let's go.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taijuan Walker will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
I'm not crying because they're pulling Taijuan Walker out. I think I have a sneeze, but it's not coming.
New
All right, here's the new
on
pitcher.
now, Nick Nelson.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. First offering misses the mark. Nelson, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
All right, we're back.
The 1-0. And
That was
in
it.
for
That was a
strike.
fastball. I got a
Cold night
crush.
like tonight, the last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off
Four
the
seam at
end, trying to
99,
find
a
that
circle
sweet
change at
spot
90,
on the bat.
slider at
Tell you
80,
what,
92,
you're
excuse
trying
me.
to catch things out
Slurve
front,
at
so off-speed
84.
pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now 2-1. And that's
Ooh,
through
that's a
there for
nice,
strike.
that's a nice fastball.
Here's the 2-2. That's down and in. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on
there's
plane.
nobody
And
out.
even when you don't get
Oh
it
my
great,
God.
it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Trammell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Trammell hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Kicks and fires.
You know, Booth, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH
Ooh,
today,
boy.
that is really
Really
nice
liking
day
this
off.
low part of the zone here right now. Looking for that double play ball.
1-2 now. And that one hammered. That's back there. Hits the fence. France.
Oh my God! Just
the tag, and he's out.
France stopped at second. I don't know what the hell happened there. I've been a lot better about the base running blunders.
So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez.
I hit LB to send them forward, but for some reason that thought that Ty France was stopping at second, but it sent Trammell
Up next for the
to second.
Mariners. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's fine. No big deal. Should have just hit RB.
0-1 down.
Just a really
Yeah,
long
0-1.
single, I guess.
And misses inside. That to right. They don't play it
Oh,
out of
that
bounds.
dropped. Oh boy, it's all of a sudden getting kind of messy here.
The batter,
A
number
little messy, a little
And
wonky.
now it's going to be J.P. Crawford.
Crawford.
That's in there.
That's fine.
0-1.
Wasn't gonna do a whole lot with that
Crawford
anyway.
Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. 0-1. In the air, right side. That gets down for a hit. The throw is wild and it gets away. And they got him.
Oh, for
Aggressive
fuck's
base
sake!
running to try
Are
and
you
score after the
serious?
miscue, but it backfires.
The third baseman, Dylan.
You've got to be kidding
Here's the
me.
third
Ugh.
baseman, Dylan Moore, 1 for 2. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stay.
Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
I don't know. This third inning, the wheels are coming off. In any other game where I'm not ahead by a touchdown, those are disastrous mistakes. Some of it not really like my fault as a mistake. I have sent runners twice to home. I understand that. I've sent runners to home twice that have gotten called out.
That's hard hit on the line.
Oh,
play, and it's out number 3. 3 runs on 7 hits.
So I think I made it.
2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning
my
number 3.
God.
It's the Mariners 7 and the Phillies nothing.
I didn't send him home fast enough. The catcher had too much time to gather. That was a mistake.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out to center.
See, if we give up this kind of contact, I'm all right with it.
Rodriguez.
Nice little one pitch at bat.
One down.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
Up the middle, Crawford sends it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And is diving stop. Gathers and throws.
He was safe, but the speed. The speed.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter.
Real bad slider on my part. That was way in the up in the zone. I did not want to see that there.
Every time he steps to the plate. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. That one's in there, 0-1.
Just get in, get out of this. We want
Turner
clear bases if Bryce Harper comes to the plate.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Okay, so we've given up a couple of hits. The single there, that was a bang play. Really nice dive there by J.P. Crawford. Otherwise, I think that might end up being a double, but we're able to get. Was it Baum? Able to get him with the strikeout. So we gave up the double, got the out. Gave up the single, got the out. That's what we're looking for.
The pitch. Swing.
Thought it was coming down. That was way too aggressive.
Guessing on the first pitch, it was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact though.
Like that. That's more what I was anticipating. Four seam at 99. Score change 90. Slider 92. Slurve 84.
Righty to the plate.
It's a 3-0 count, but that's all right. 2-1 still in my favor.
That's through there for a strike.
He does have a slider I got to be wary of here.
Swing and a miss, struck
that's just a high heat fastball. Unfortunately, I said slider, and so I got into my own head there. If I had stayed, maybe able to tip it, but
I think a lot of it has to do with all the
pretty
attention
bad
and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs
on these
are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and
first couple at
through the
bats
zone.
here.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there. The pitch. That one lifted to left.
See, that's similar to the animation that we saw on the home run from Cal Raleigh. I thought that was actually going to be a catch and an out.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Raleigh stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing
Raleigh's stats are going to be a little bit inflated. You're going to think, why don't you use him against left-handed pitchers more? Well, he doesn't. He's not particularly strong against. Not particularly strong against left-handed pitchers, so we don't see him a lot against them. If there is a left-handed starting pitcher, it'll be Tom Murphy. But if they do bring in a lefty from the pen, then we would see that that percentage change.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's not the splits we had with Dom Thompson-Williams last year.
He just missed his spot a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
A little early on the swing, but don't let him call you out.
The wind and the pitch.
There, by him, I mean the umpire.
That one hammered center field.
Is it going? Is it going?
Back.
Is it going? Is it going? Oh, at the warning track.
On the warning track.
That's the first inning. We did not score any runs.
And they hold a 7-0
and still got two
lead.
pretty decent pieces of contact there. Now we can take in all the sights to the Phillies ballpark.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Bryce Harper.
Phillies, the right fielder.
Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Strike two.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
France.
You know what? I'll take the result there with the out. That was a really bad sinker. That should have been crushed. Got him with the speed differential, perhaps.
Schwarber takes a ball.
Sinker's down at 92, whereas the four seam's up at 98. Okay.
And the 1-0.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty.
I was hoping that I would get him with the speed there. All right, what are we looking at? Pitch number 7 here. No circle change, no 12-6 curve.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2.
That did not dive the way I wanted it to.
And he deals. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. Schwarber out on the play.
You want to roll some injury dice there, video game?
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Phillies DH, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball ripped out.
So we're giving
right
up some
center
2-out
field.
contact here.
Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat.
I feel like that slider didn't quite bite out as much as I wanted it to.
That swing and that result every time.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ripped to short.
God,
Throw to
good
first
Lord.
is in time. That's out number 3. Phillies strand 1. They continue to trail 7-0.
You guys are 1 for 1, 2 for 2, and 3 for 3. France Trammell Rodriguez coming around here.
We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Ty France. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And there's a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
So now 1-2.
Letting some of this stuff go. Well,
Next pitch way upstairs.
whoops. That's what we call a little whoopsie daisy there.
Reliever. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
It is unbelievable that Ty France, with 13
Seriously,
speed,
we're
has
starting with this
the most
already.
doubles on the team. I guess that's more of a testament to his power.
So man aboard. Here's Taylor Trammell. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Oh,
High fly
got into
ball
that
out
one.
to center field. Marsh puts it away. 1 down.
I like that the umpire got onto his knee. There was no runner coming into the air. He's like, I got this. I'm on top of it.
Rodriguez.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Stay at first. Stay at first.
Marsh quickly gets it back in.
Damn
Lead
it,
runner
I
puts
heard
the
that.
brakes on, so now it's
You know what?
runners at
It's a
first
good
and
no
third.
send on the
No,
other
this has
side.
been
It's a
a
good
really
thing that they
nice
said
game
that,
to
actually,
play
because I
for
probably
him.
would have tried to
He looks
send
locked in.
France.
Just a cookie
He's
down
real
the middle.
slow.
I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, J.P. Crawford.
Circle
That
change would have been
one's in
early
there.
on that one.
0-1. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Might have been able to advance
First and
Rodriguez
third,
there.
1 down.
It's a 1-1 count.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first.
You know what?
Now
That's
2
fine.
away as they get a run
It's a ribby.
across.
No problem. Advance the runner into scoring position. A little surprised that he didn't just try to block the
And up
plate.
next for
I did not
Seattle,
actually
Dylan
send
Moore.
Ty France. He just
RBI
ran
not for him
automatically.
last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And
Oh,
he
big
swings
swing.
and
Bad
misses at the
swing.
initial offering.
Oh. Lucky I was late on that one.
And now 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. Two on the way. Got it.
Oh,
by
got me with
for
the
kill.
slider. That's all right. Push another run across.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Phillies nothing.
This is an unbelievable result so far.
Back here in Philadelphia,
Leading
here's
off
the
for
second
the
baseman,
Phillies,
Josh
The
Harrison.
second baseman, Josh
Gilbert back to work.
Harrison.
That one missed.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Wong. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That's a strike. That's strike one. Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first. Home after the fifth inning.
Let's go.
Along, 2 quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
He gifted me a strike on that one. That was a bad pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
All right, we are through 5, and the Mariners are up
Still
8.
8-0.
Can you get ejected in this game, by the way?
Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Nelson back to work. And that one wrapped
Ooh,
foul.
really early on that.
Looked like he got a little excited.
It was on the lower end of his
Gotta think to
four-seam
yourself,
fastball speed. He
wanna
is
stay in the
exhausted.
middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Schwarber makes the catch.
Just a little too much air under it. I mean, that's good contact. Nothing to be too mad about on that one.
Oscar Hernandez. And there's a strike.
A little bit to be mad about on that, so real bad swing.
Now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And now it's even up. There's a swing and a drive. Back there.
Gone. Gone.
Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of
They're
this
going to
ball.
bring in a new new guy, Matt
They
Strom.
need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away.
Four seam's going to go up to 96, a slider at 91. Curveball at 85, a two-seam at 96, and a circle change at 90.
Swing
and there's the curveball all the way down at 83.
A 6'2" southpaw, 190 pounds.
Curveball 85, two-seam 96, circle change 90.
Born
Wow.
in the state of North Dakota. 0-2 as he
There is the
waves at
curveball
that one.
again. All right, okay.
Nice off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
What do you mean a little bit?
That one down the line. This looks like extra bases.
55 items on
Makes
my
the
wish
turn.
list are
He's
on sale.
digging
What
for
the hell?
second.
What does that mean? Why is that? What?
Man, he just
Sale just go live?
on that one. Really
5:07
down the line.
p.m. on a
Nice
Monday, and
job
it's
of
like
staying in his mechanics.
55 items on your wish list are on sale. I have 55 items on a wish list? That was actually a much tighter play at second than I anticipated it. So here's why Cal Raleigh's stats are going to be a little bit wonky. They brought in a lefty from the pen.
And a good
Oh,
fastball to start
Sean,
him
no,
off.
no, no.
That's strike one.
His power is actually not as bad as I thought it was. 56.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away.
That was a good one
we'll
to try and
again.
take some kind of advantage of. 63 speed on second.
The 0-2. In the dirt. Stubs on to first.
I'm going to guess that was a
Now 2
curveball
out.
there.
You hear people
Or just
talk
something
about
way out
letting
of the
the ball
zone.
travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
France in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. And a foul ball left side. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Oh, he got me with that curveball. That 83-mile-an-hour curveball is a struggle for me here.
It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
Okay, so we are starting the third time through the lineup here.
And having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fun.
You know what, let's bring in... Seawald does not have a great ERA.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Might be a little bit of a waste with an 80 rating. I like to try and use the lower guys. But some of the guys with the lower rating have the better ERA.
Line drive,
Oh,
and it goes just
foul.
Well, on the
Foul.
mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Lined into right, and that gets down for a base hit.
That's
so
fine.
Man aboard now with 1 away.
That's fine.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Okay.
Boom. The base runner at first with 1 out.
That was a disgusting 12-6
No, there's a
curve.
pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Okay, all right. Settle down, Sean. I don't know why you're trying to throw circle
Here
changes
comes the
here.
pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground at first. Steps on the bag for 1. The tag
Really
gets in,
nice
and
play
it's
by
a
Ty
double
France.
play to end
Oh,
the
the Philly fanatic. That was a fantastic animation. Good recognition by the game. I don't know if that's like a new thing, but he took an extra second to make a step on first base. Turn that double, help turn that double play. Let's go.
Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. And that's strike one. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, Sean, no, 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 no.
Fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Marsh settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's
big swing on this 83-mile-an-hour curveball so early.
You know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
And a foul ball.
Damn, I mean, that was I was looking low in the zone. If I was looking up, I might have been able to drive that one out of the park. Kind of just want to double, though.
Maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Early on that
And the inning is over.
That's all right. That's all right.
And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. They still hold a 9-0 lead.
We might actually try and even get him through
Back
7
here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the shift on, hits right into it. Wong to first.
The shift is banned.
Schwarber out on the play.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Nick.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Castellanos tries to hold.
Yeah, you went.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Bounced up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. And a couple of quick
got a little
outs.
bit of a break there. That was in the danger zone.
And now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Tapped in front of the plate. And the Phillies are
Just
set
barely.
down
Oh my goodness. I was anticipating it moving from the middle to the right side, but it came closer to me, which I've said in the past is easier to pick up, but I was just looking in the wrong spot there. So almost a disastrous play.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park.
We'll
Ready
take
to
the
begin
out.
the 8th. Digging in, Dylan Moore. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
In the air, left field.
Just a little early on that one.
1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. That's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
0-1 now. That one drifts inside. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. And downstairs.
Really nice bite on that slider right there. Holy shit.
2 down, nobody on. And it's even up. Wow.
Good luck catching up to that one.
And that is cut on.
Damn it. Flip those 2 pitches. Fuck. Got me with the curveball. God damn. God damn.
For Seattle, but they're still in command. 9-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Gilbert into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next pitch is popped up. France makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Garrett Stubbs getting ready to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity,
just outside.
At that point of the at bat.
Oh, in our universe, O'Neal Cruz is not injured.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball. Line drive and foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this
boom, strike 3 right at the bottom of the zone. Let's go.
Phillies down in order, and they're down 9-0.
This game is unbelievable. Unbelievable that it has gone this way.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats.
Circle change at 86, a 4-seam at 97, cutter at 91.
The pitch. This to third.
Oh, nice grab.
Nice throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left.
I was on top of that pitch. Just a great play there. Hot corner at third. Whoa, sexy roll. Look out.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Fought
Oh,
off
that
foul.
cutter early on it.
Brogdon in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Gregory Soto up and throwing. And 1-2.
He almost bailed me out by hitting Cal Raleigh right there.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
At the plate, Ty France.
Oh, he left that circle change up in the zone. Should have been crushed, but
Turner
instead
makes the catch.
I think we might be hitting the my skill
Bottom
ceiling.
of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. Here's Turner now.
The shortstop.
Gilbert back to work. And the pitch
I
is
do like that
outside.
there are like
Ball 1.
8 fans here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16.
The 1-0. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And they get Turner for the out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Bounce to third. The throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a swing and a miss.
All right,
and
complete game
that is the
shutout
ball
from
game.
Logan Gilbert.
It's become increasingly
Wow,
difficult
wow,
to
what
complete
a game.
shutout because of
Unbelievable
all the
result. A
offensive
terrific
prowess
start,
that these hitters are
obviously,
showing
with
around
Julio
the league
Rodriguez
today.
coming
He had
in.
total command
First at
of
bat
this game, and he saw
after
it
the day
all
off
way
to
through
travel
the end.
all the way
Nice
to the
win.
East Coast.
9-0 your final in this one.
I'm exhausted.
For Chris Singleton and our
Come
entire
in, crush a
outstanding
home
crew
run.
here at
That
MLB
feels
The Show,
great.
I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And then obviously, I mean, the complexion of this game completely changed with what should have been strike 3, out number 3, instead ends up being a 2-run home run. It is wild how much this game turned. We even had a number of base running blunders. Ty France, you saw the out at home there. I think we had maybe even a second out at home. Which normally would be disaster. It would be that frustration that builds up and all of a sudden it's chaos and everything's going berserk. But instead, because we were up, it was like, okay, got to watch for it, got to pay attention to it, but just didn't careen me into darkness the way it has in the past. It's a 9-0 victory. We scored 9 runs on 17 hits. We cooled down significantly after they brought in some relievers. We were able to get a couple of runs after the 3rd inning. Taijuan Walker pitched 2 innings. He gave up 8 hits, struck out 1, walked 3, 6 earned on his card. The game shifted so much on that missed strike that I think led to a walk that then led to the home run. I mean, you're looking at a completely different game. It's 1-0 going into the bottom of the second inning, and then all of a sudden we're able to explode and do a bunch of 2-out damage because of a missed call, put up 3, going into the bottom half of the second, up 4, much more comfortable, able to put on 3 more in the top of the third. Whew. It was an offensive explosion. I did not expect this, especially because I have the hitting difficulty probably as high as it's ever been. And after a day off, feel like those were the games where I struggled the most. Was like, oh, the difficulty bumped up hitting wise, and then there's a day off, and it's like I'm all out of sorts. The timing's off, but it was I was feeling it today. Logan Gilbert gets your win, his first victory of the season. He's also your player of the game. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Julio Rodriguez was 4 for 5 with a home run, a triple, a couple of singles, a ribby. He scored 3 times. Trammell was 2 for 4 with a home run, a double. He scored once but knocked in 2. Cal Raleigh 1 for 5 with a 2-run home run. Ty France 2 for 4, scored both times he was on base with a double. Held the Phillies to 4 hits, did a good job of making sure that once the Phillies hitters got on the base paths, we were able to get them off the base paths, either with giving up the 2-out hits and immediately getting the next batter. We gave up hits with 1 out. We were able to turn double plays. All around terrific victory right there. I don't expect that for this entire series because I do anticipate Philadelphia is like a good team. But hey, you know what? We'll take a blowout, a nice spanking every once in a while. Improves us to 15-8. We are neck and neck here with the Houston Astros, who just have 1 extra loss. We're a half game ahead of them. Both 7-3 in our last 10 games. The Rangers actually doing us both 1 game better at 8-2 over the last 10 games. It is a competitive top 4 here in the American League West. Taking a look at the calendar real quick, we're going to finish out this series tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be in Toronto. Friday through Sunday, day off on Monday. Robbie Ray, he will be on the mound tomorrow, 4-1 with a 2.16 ERA. Taking on Bailey Falter. He is 1-2 with a 6.75 ERA. Those numbers worked out well for me today. We'll see if they work out well for me tomorrow as well. If you'd like to catch that game, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus Rex. Thanks a lot for watching. Happy sports. Go Mariners.